Sasha, and I hope you've had a great work week. If you're ready to groove into the weekend, head to our Local Now music channel for our last day of summer fun.
Just because the summer's coming to an end doesn't mean the music has to stop. Tune in to the Local Now music channel every evening this weekend at 7 p.m. Eastern to catch our end of summer music marathon. May your music be loud and your vibes be high.
Today is National Elephant Appreciation Day. In celebration of some of the world's largest and smartest animals, we're hosting a full day of elephant shows and films. And if you're mesmerized by these creatures, head to our PBS Nature channel, where their vital existence in our ecosystem is on full display. After that, head to our Pattern TV channel for a feature on a group called the Congo Dandies. They're the well-dressed individuals who run the streets of the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and they make fashion a lifestyle. Sounds fascinating, along with so many other things we offer here on Local Now. So watch and enjoy and make this a phenomenal Friday.
Saturday looking to stay dry and mild. Denver meteorologist Walker Snowden. Clear skies expected to remain this evening. And as we head towards daybreak, some cloud cover returning, expecting about 50 degrees waking up, maybe upper 40s once again. And expecting partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the upper 70s on the afternoon. About 77 for Denver, 78 for Sterling over to Lyman. Expecting fairly breezy conditions over the Intermountains. About 10 to 15 for Aspen, but about 5 to 10 for Denver. So some of us a little bit breezier than others. It's the first day of fall, and it's not shaping up too bad at all. Mid-60s by 10 a.m., low 70s by noon. No, I did not mean to rhyme there. Regardless, mid-70s, partly cloudy through the late afternoon.
83 degrees under sunny skies. Here's our local Doppler radar.
Denver meteorologist Walker Snowden tracking a warm up into early next week. Tuesday likely returns noticeably warmer temperatures. No longer seeing those upper 40s overnight. Low 50s to start the day off and back to the mid 80s on the afternoon. At least we're staying away from 90, but not by too much. Only about 4 or 5 degrees off. Look at the 5-day forecast. 86 degrees Tuesday into Wednesday. Notice not a lick of rain chance over the next 5. Can't even muster up a 10%. Going to see clear skies remain with overnight temperatures warming to the mid-50s as we head towards mid parts of next week.
Got big plans Friday night? Here's a look at your forecast. Will the weather get in the way of your Saturday? Let's take a look. And here's how your Sunday's weather is shaping up.
America, meteorologist Walker Snowden. Into the weekend, some different players to keep track of. Here's what we're expecting across the country now. What do you see out to the east? Spoiler is Tropical Storm Ophelia. We'll talk more about that here in just a second. And also noticing a low pressure system taking shape, a cold front bringing some strong to severe thunderstorm potential portions of the plain states. A look at temperatures and where we have some of the impacts brought by Ophelia, the widespread clouds and rainfall, seeing the upper 50s to low 60s for high temperature. How's that for a little bit of a shake-up for the first day of fall? 80s for Atlanta, 90s out in OKC, and expecting the 70s for the Mile High City, more of the 90s for Phoenix. In the Northeast, again, some of the impacts from Ophelia spreading as far north as Boston and into New York City, expecting showers and fairly breezy conditions to onset. Low 60s Boston down to New York, mid-60s for D.C., and thankfully Steel City and Syracuse, likely seeing a fair amount of cloud cover, but the shower activity staying on the spottier side. As for the deep south, and not much for the pop-up action of shower thunderstorms across the Gulf Coast states, expecting mostly sunny skies for Jacksonville, similar for Atlanta, for Memphis, and down to New Orleans. Dallas expecting similar conditions with temperatures in the upper 90s. But as for Tropical Storm Ophelia, with the most recent update from the National Hurricane Center, has strengthened and now has 70-mile-an-hour sustained maximum wind speeds. It's continuing its north-northwesterly trek, likely making landfall with portions of North Carolina as we head into Saturday. Tropical storm warnings remain into effect. Again, likely seeing tropical storm force winds in excess of 39 miles an hour, but not just the wind forecast, thinking about rainfall as well. Several inches remain possible, likely widespread 1 to 3. Some flash flood concerns to be had, and also seeing some storm surge impacts along the coast as well. As for the central and northern plains, the areas that you see in red and that darker maroon, level 2 and level 3 risk out of 5. The main concern is going to be damaging wind potential and hail, but a couple tornadoes, a few tornado warnings, not necessarily ruled out of the forecast. So if you're in some of those spots, just make sure you have a way of receiving severe weather alerts. As for the West Coast, showers onsetting into Seattle, expecting the mid-60s, low 80s for Redding, mid-80s, partly cloudy skies expected for Las Vegas, and still, thankfully, more cloud cover in mid-70s for Los Angeles.
These are the latest incidents and events in your area. Let's take a look at the latest airport delays.